Tower of Tears.
Someone's been through here. Camping gear. Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello.
So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? Get over here. She's a stranger.
She's a smart stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Hey.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here. 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver. And a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow in my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy that...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good.
Vegas.
Then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. Like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Osserum to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
After not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
we're not done with things. That's what we were looking for.
The stout-hearted huntress approached. Her appearance as sudden as a spark of destiny. When the delve was at its direst.
That's, quite the introduction.
Maybe a little internal rhyme instead. A maiden arose from the very sands that bore our woes. Nah, too trite.
What is it with you and all the... words?
That's what I do. The stalwart storyteller gazed upon the maiden with well-earned pride in his life's work. Stemmer wordsmith, at your service.
He's got a good voice. He's got a voice for storytelling.
How did you end up following Moreland out here?
Bright-eyed Moreland held his dreams aloft like a burning candle. And where that light went, the hearts of men were sure to follow.
So you admire him?
Admiration is but a gentle fire. It's the spark that delvers and tinkers and rogues alike are sure to warm to.
Okay, guess that answers something. Your friend over there doesn't like me too much. The loud one.
The old bean counter has the personality of a moss-eaten rock. But oh, what a wicked mind for money. And a memory as long as life, or even the smallest debt.
By that he means he owes me shards. 147, to be exact.
But as sharp as he was in things pecuniary, he had a dull forgetfulness for how many times a certain wordsmith saved his hoary hide.
147. 147.
What exactly does a wordsmith do?
Like a tinker at the forge. A wordsmith hammers out words to entrance all who hear them. The young, the old, and frequently the inebriated.
I didn't take the Osram for storytellers.
They say the only thing makes a cold brew go down easier is a tale of times gone by.
But it's always best to hit the road before the keg runs dry.
Why's that?
Oh.
Oh, well, the Osram can get mighty agitated if they run out of drink, or if they don't like your story.
So you're saying being a wordsmith can be dangerous?
Oh, yeah. Story goes the wrong way, Osram will throw stuff at you.
What, like fruit?
More like chairs or grenades. But the veteran wordsmith persevered through it all, hammer in hand, ready to give as good as he got. How do you think we got here all the way from the claim anyway, past those blasted machines? It wasn't by talking.
He can still fight.
Got to go see someone about an underwater city.
And lo, the huntress went forth.
I think there was stuff upstairs. I think I saw some when I was doing something. Yeah.
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. We'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard counter's mood became.
An elevator? Built by Moreland, maybe. I wonder if it still works.
It does.
Well,
We'll find a way to get the
Suppose it
embers.
does.
I know we will.
Optimism! It's great. Right up until the point you stumble into a machine's jaws.
Pessimism. It may save your hide, but it'll never save your spirit.
Once again, the shard counter found he had lost the war of words.
I'll stuff a cog in it, Stemmer.
I wonder if you can drain this area out.
got the compressed air capsule. Now, to get all the machine parts.
The parched desert air made the old wordsmith long for a draft of mainspring ale.
For once, I agree with you. Probably get a guess list of 50. So, we need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral. Thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along, you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before.
He's got stuff to buy?
I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
What you got? Ooh, he's got weapons. Oh yeah, there's other stuff I'll sell at this point in time, like these things. Visionary food resources. I don't want to buy anything from him. Not yet.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Moreland?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like you get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dreams would be sunk. More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
It was a good one. But sometimes, that dream has to die.
This dream of Moreland's
Is going to get him killed.
let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
Then we put on the greatest show the world's ever seen. We'll have special seating, premium ale, the works. Moreland will do his light spectacle thing at a Stemmer. Will get their eyes a-sparkling with his tales, and I'll be selling tickets. It's a nice thought, anyway.
Moreland mentioned you were showman.
What? An ostrom can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source of income. Mostly, we go town to town, putting on shows.
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales and spectacle. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire, and showers of sparks, and Stemmer.
Keeps them enthralled. Tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah, that.
And you?
Me? Who do you think handles the financials for the whole blasted thing? Those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards? No, they don't.
So Moreland was down in this ancient city, and...
The 3 of us went down below.
You?
I can delve, too.
Right. And, then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. And Moreland built that blasted thing. Nearly got himself drowned. Twice. You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him.
Alright, let's get this done.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
Okay, notebook first. Character bios. Oh, whoops. Main quests. Level 22, we're at level 25, so we can easily do this.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here.
That drone's back up.
Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd. This must be where the herd left from. I better follow the tracks in the other direction.
Okay then.
There's the herd. I should have the parts I need. Sandstorm. Better not lose my bearings. Oh, the storm's whipped up a sand spiral. Great.
Ow. Ow.
I gotta wait. Build up my stamina.
Ow.
One synthetic membrane. Better check the other machines. Maybe I might have a kneecap I can use. The kneecap. Good. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland.
Ow.
Okay, now it's just me and the herd.
That was fun. Ow. Ow.
Secret ingredient for salmon, I'll bet. Ow.
Was that the complaint log I already read? Yeah. I think. Yeah. Yeah, how do I get up there? A nice tall spot.
Glide in. for the stuff from his protest. Much better.
Ow. Well, that was fun. That really was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
You're becoming hunted.
I love this shield wing, dude. This thing is fun as hell to use. Fly, dude. Fly. I can fly.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Looking for maybe a ladder to push down that I can use to climb up next time.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
Let us make our diving mask. It's a rebreather. Ooh, look at all the stuff we can do. Pouch upgrades as well. I wonder what our last thing is. Because our Frost Hunter bow is done. Traps. I don't really use traps.
Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red. And the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light. From a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay. Time to see if this thing works.
I'll wait for all this stuff to go away first.
The mysterious maiden approaches. No, no. The resolute maiden. That's definitely not it.
See, they all have apex. Everyone has an apex one. Okay, what else do we have here? This is warrior bow, warrior bow, warrior bow, rope caster, trip caster. Let's learn this skill. How do we do that, though? What did we just active? Ranged meter. Okay. That's how we do. Oh, right. Okay. I got this shit. This will be fun.
I thought we were finally going to get away from this.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. We'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard counter's mood became.
Alright, let's do this.
So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here. Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
Looking back. Oh, it's a news item. Oh, it's an article. Let's read it. Las Vegas, May 4th, 2060. 20 years ago this week, Stanley Chen broke ground on one of the most ambitious construction projects in American history. Even though many Americans didn't want him there, as he struck his spade into the barren soil, the CEO equipped how... hold on, I can't really read that. How resentment against Chinese political influence had turned Vegas into a boiling hotbed of nationalistic sentiment. Sentiment? Whatever. But how his immense fortune had cooled that down, finally warming Americans to his idea of a new Las Vegas. Who would have believed that at the time he would become one of the most beloved figures of the clawback era? But Stanley Chen has always been one to defy the odds, literally. In 2035, during a meeting with potential investors at the Old Tempo Hotel, Chen watched in horror as his water filtration startup drowned before his very eyes. Realizing too late that his once trusted lawyer had sold critical patent info to the competition, the resulting chain reaction of busted deals wiped him out, leaving him with only 88,000 to his name. That's a good amount of money, though, here. Devastated, Chen decided to leave his future to fate. He went to the casino floor and placed a 88K on a roulette wheel, number 8. It hit, the resulting 37-to-1 payout netted him nearly $3.2 million. That's a lot. Enough to rejuvenate his dreams of starting a successful business. He threw himself back into his work, eternally thankful for his lucky new lease on life. 5 years later, it was Chen that needed saving, but Vegas itself, the hot zone crisis, had strangled tourism. Years of ever-increasing heat had dried out in the country completely. Water in critical demand everywhere was now too expensive to import. Abandonment seemed to be the only option. The City of Lights was about to go dark forever. But Stanley Chen couldn't let that happen. In 5 years of incredible success, he had turned $3.2 million into $200 billion, selling water filtration technology. That, well, probably helped out a lot. Anyway, I just realized the time, so this is going to be a long episode. Look at the sea life. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, there's something else.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big day turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights up.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here?
Oh, we got too far away. Oh well.
Nautical lights. Or must be Poseidon's doing.
I think with this area will get drained out. I don't really know where to go.
Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding.
Whoa!
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
Okay, now.
machine on fire. My stash later.
New data point. Huh. Alright, y'all can pause that and read it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Jones. What about that? Sounds like this place really meant something to him.
Huh. How should I get it? Am I supposed to get in there? I should be able to swim through those bars. Well, I guess this will be a way for later after we open up the place. Huh. 1931, a big dam called the Hoover Dam is made near Las Vegas. It's true. 46, Benjamin Bugsy Siegel opens a hotel. Okay. 2007, a big hotel called the Stardust is exploded. Huh. That's a lot of stuff. Well. I want to avoid the big guy. I don't want to have to fight him. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Now I gotta operate this thing?
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. More machines down here. I'll swim around them. Stick to cover. I can help here.
Out of the way, you. I'm working on something.
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city. Can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
Okay, that's the water exit. There we go, right there. I knew I'd find it, I just didn't know where I'd find it. Ooh, fire gleam. Let's ignite this shit. Alright, let's open this valve.
There. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
I was about to say, I believe it's this way. Look for stuff I can open. There it is. And find the way back out.
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome.
Of course it's on the other side.
Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one, too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
Probably tapped into an underground river or lake. They have those, you know.
Let's see if that helped.
Yeah, I had a feeling. That I was gonna have to open that, or do that.
Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Yeah, I had a feeling that when I saw that fire gleam, it's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to move that.
According to the map, the maintenance station should be at the south end of the dome. There's red light in that tower. Just look at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. What? Really? Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in.
There we go. Now this stuff is open.
I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
Is that what I already read? Oh, yeah. There's still glitches in this game that are somewhat annoying.
This looks promising. There should be a console in here.
One final walk. Oh, whoops, it's an audio data point.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was
Oh,
one of them. The Zenith. He did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others. There. Time to dry this place out.
oh, come on. I need to, there we go. I hope we don't empty out all the water.
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon.
And here's where we're going to end it for today. This is the last episode of, or the where we'll stop. We've emptied out the place, so we'll see you in the next one. I'm full. We'll see you in the next one.